cameras. Some people believe in them and they could really save humanity. Other people curse at them because they're singling out people based on their race, color, sexual orientation, or nationality. I believe in the common good, but driver's ed and driving has changed. There's a large group of people who don't want to drive. They're from 19 to about 49 years old, and they are perfectly fine with sitting and waiting. I'm not about that. I'm about speaking the truth to you. And this is a very intense drive. And from what I've seen, people are extremely impatient. They don't care. And they're really just thinking about themselves. I'm on the I 94 expressway. There is crazy construction. This is not for the faint of heart. There are semi trucks traveling through Indiana, Chicago, all the way up to Canada, through to New York. We are traveling this route. We're trying to be safe and we're trying to be consistent. If you're trying to get out and learn how to drive, you have to find the best available source. I could be one of your sources because you have taken the time to watch my masterclass videos. I could be a source through other social media platforms. It's really important that you get someone who's going to listen to you, understand you, and be patient. People are not patient today. Events happen in milliseconds. People are losing their lives. People are being brought into the world, and people are being taken out. Summertime is traditionally a time where many Americans and people around the world learn how to drive. But as a result, people are opting out. Example, I drove a 19-year-old young man the other day. He had never driven before. I took the time to talk to his family. I talked to his mom. She told me his older brother, who's in his late teens, doesn't know how to drive. His older sister, she's in her early 20s. She doesn't know how to drive. Instantly, I said, this could be an opportunity for me to teach them. You have to want to get out here and drive. You have to be patient. And I really am appreciative that all of you who are taking the time to care are saying this. And what I've learned over the last 24 months, have a plan. My plan is to help you. My plan is to give you an honest reflection. It is dangerous out here. One of my most dear to heart students, Brooklyn. Brooklyn took her test a couple of days ago. The outcome was very sad. Brooklyn hit a sign. The mom sent me the state report, but I did not look at it. Guys, I was shook up. You know me, nothing really shakes me up. I was sad. Literally, I was in tears. I'm going to have a meeting with Brooklyn and her family tomorrow. We're not giving up on Brooklyn. I want to be honest with you and real with you. Brooklyn does have cerebral palsy. She's not going to make that as an excuse. She did send me a little bit of text. She says she lost confidence when that happened. And you're driving with someone who doesn't know you, right? I don't know the outcome. We practiced, we trained. She was a little fast driving and a little slow stopping, not fast speeding, but fast moving in a short area. And for people who are learning how to drive, that is scary. I don't think you guys understand. When I'm in this car with these adults and teens, literally, it feels like your life is about to be taken away. I just want you to think about that a second. That's crazy. But I made a choice in my life to drive people, to teach people. And as I go through my journey, I understand the bigger goal to give all of you independence. Independence, if you want to go on the expressway like I am now, you should be able to go and feel safe and understand. Independence, if you don't want to drive on the expressway, then no one should force you to drive on the expressway. I'm being real with you. People today are very inconsiderate. E mentioned that. She's my moderator. They are crazy. People are very selfish. And as I'm training Brooklyn or another adult driver, they are so impatient. Let's pretend this is Brooklyn ahead of us, driving slow, a little bit under speed. That's a Brooklyn. That's a lot of you. And that's okay. But the reality is in 2026, people will freaking cut you off. They're so rude, so disrespectful. The state of driving is one of a little bit of chaos. A lot of drivers here companies need to update. The whatever driver must know needs to be updated with new and current information. There needs to be a bigger parental piece or guardian piece because if you have people who are 19, 20, 24, 29, 30, who have grown kids. I had a young lady who was 36. She had three kids in her late 10, 11, 12. Her brother was 27. I had it all set up for them to drive. They ghost me. I was prepared. I was there early. They no showed me. And there was a lady who lives about an hour away from me. She is 55. I'm going to say it again, 55 years old. She doesn't drive. And my journey is not to ask why. My journey is to ask how I can help you. And I'm here to help. I'm here to guide. As I talk to all of you more, and I read your comments. E, I read your comments. G, I read your comments. They are very heartfelt. They are very real. I know I'm reaching people. I know that people are wanting to learn how to drive, but you have a difficulty finding the right person. You have a difficulty finding someone who's reliable. Okay? I can't make you want to drive. I can teach you, I can show you, I can educate you. And I have a very patient heart because I realize the good that I'm doing. Like this traffic jam right now. We're going to have to slow down. We're going to have to be patient. And oh, by the way, I was by the airport. Gas was $5.69 gallons. What? I had a panic attack when I dropped off my son to the airport to go to, he's going to Tennessee, and then he's going to go to Washington, D.C. for UFL trial. 569 a gallon. That's pressure. How can this younger generation learn how to drive and then find a job? I'm at 261 miles fuel range. I'm going to show you the traffic that I'm in. This is real driving. I have a job. I work two jobs. I'm an educator and I do driver's ed. And I'm on social media. This is real life out here. You don't see a lot of other instructors showing you this because I'm showing you the real. Okay? We're all watching our speed, watching our fuel, trying to really just be safe in that tailgate and not trying to road rage and, clock someone's teeth. It's true life. But you got to have a plan. You got to lean on your mom, lean on your dad. Okay, why did this fool just cut me off? Like they don't care. But I'm not going to lose my mind over this. But that's what people do. And you're probably saying it doesn't matter. It does matter. Okay, because I'm trying to stay in the IPDE process or the PED process predict, decide, and execute. We're keeping space. I'm taking my time. Yes, you get angry, you get mad, but you can't let traffic or another person dictate how you're going to act. Okay? We have to keep composure. We're all a human. We all want to take our time. I'm in no hurry. And this is real life out here. I'm behind this truck and I will change lanes eventually. I'm trying to be calm. I'm trying to be patient. And I'm trying to really be aware of what's going on. And now we are at 10 miles an hour in a 55 zone. This is Metro Detroit. This is Houston, Texas. This is Los Angeles, California. We all understand the goal. The number one goal that I'm all trying to tell you is safety. If your mom or dad are nervous and they're kind of cussing at you and screaming at you, you need to take a break. If you're nervous and you have anxiety, you need to take a break. It's really important that we were aware and then we're trying to be peaceful. As this traffic, and I want to show you this. This reminds me of New York. This reminds me of Montreal. We have to take one step at a time, right? We have to calm down. I'm pausing for a second. You always should have a little snack in your car. What snack do you have? I have a banana right now. This will keep my blood sugar chilled. What snack do you guys have right now? And this is a natural snack. See me opening this up? I'm recharged. I feel good. As you watch this live, what natural snack do you have to stay energetic? Because look at this traffic. This is real. And some of us don't like bridges or tunnels. This is nothing. In Texas, those things are like 40 feet high. Okay? This is stop and go traffic. You will be late to work. You will be late to your job. They're about to crash right there. It's not this serious out here, gang. We're just focusing on safety. This person cut me off. What is going on, bro? Okay? And this is how sideswipe accidents happen. I'm being real now. I'm okay with this. That's a nice little blinker. I'm just taking my time. But the burgundy car, that's I don't even have time to breathe. And this is the teachable moment. I want you to see real life out here. Cars cutting you off, cars tailgating you, your gas on E, your bladder about to explode. You are emotionally spent. Before I started this video, guys, I'm being real with you. I was at the gas station getting ready to pay $5.69 a gallon. I've got to go see my brother. I'm trying to stay mentally focused. Our girl Brooklyn struggled on her road test and failed. I haven't looked at the state report yet. I got a lot of real things on my chest. I need all of you to understand this is real life out here. And I'm showing you how to deal with real life. You take one step at a time. We become patient. And you learn. You go through one hurdle at a time. Those of you who watch me and who are invested, you know about Brooklyn. You know about my brother. You know this is real life. Okay? I'm on the way back from the airport, going through Metro Chicago, Metro Detroit. It's a lot to deal with. And what you see is major rush hour traffic that overwhelms beginning drivers, your parents, your mom, your dad, and your driving teacher. But this is real life. And we're just taking our time. Our air conditioning is on. I have a little snack to eat. You almost have to be in a Zen like focus. And those of you who know me, you can tell by my voice. If you watch this long enough, those of you who momentarily pop in, you're like, nah. But those of you who subscribe, you're like, you're preaching, Myles. Because it's about safety. And we get here when we get here. People have a very short
attention span. Anxiety and ADHD needs to be updated in the driver's education manual for the curriculum. It needs to be updated in whatever driver of snow across the country. I want you to take a look at this traffic. Family, this is no joke. I'm keeping a good space cushion on my count, 1001, 1002, 1003. I have 4 seconds in case this truck breaks down. Thank goodness they're getting over. I'm scanning, I'm looking, and I just want to be very intentional with my speed control. I'm not worried if someone honks at me. There's no pressure. I got my son to the airport. That was pressure. He leaves late. Huh? He said to me, Dad, let me drive. I'm like, no, because he's going to kill me driving 80, 90, 100, cutting in and out of traffic. I don't want that panic. He said to me, Dad, we got to hurry. I said to him, you're trying to take a life, because he's 26. I'm trying to preserve life. I'm going to say that again. I said to him, you're trying to take a life, because when you're young, you reckless, you wild. I'm trying to preserve a life. I'm trying to save your life and my life. You see this truck? We all know about Final Destination. Yes, this could come loose. I made a decision to stay in this middle lane. I'm keeping more space. I'm trying to live my best life. I have 260-mile fuel range. I am trying to stay peaceful without panicking, because we all can have panic attacks, anxiety attacks. It's real. And a lot of you say, oh man, that's for some weak person. No, it's for all of us, because you want to get to your destination. You want to be able to drive as fast as you can, peaceful. Okay? I see this semi truck from Tennessee. I see this other vehicle from New York. I see this other vehicle from Michigan. Out of town drivers. Real life. And I'm just trying to be patient, have my eye, and that's okay with that blinker. That's a good blinker. That's what you should see. That's what I want you to see. So when you take your test, or you're driving, or you're looking at this at home, you're like, this is good. Okay, that dually, that was a good blinker. Okay, you can see people driving, keeping good space, using a blinker. And that's one of the biggest things you'll see. Hello, how are you? We're doing a real life driving tutorial, the state of driving, where it's very real and raw. People cutting off, tailgating, road raging, not being considerate. As an instructor, I see this daily, and I look at it different. Why are people road raging? Why did that guy cut over really quick? What is that behind him? I'm trying to be a defensive driver and keep my composure. I'm looking in the middle. I'm looking to the left. I'm looking to the right. And it's 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. It's not even rush hour yet. And I feel sorry for the people who have to drive through this daily. I think driver's education needs more real life updates. We get all comfortable in our curriculum that's 5 years old, 10 years old, 80 years old. It's not. We need to help people identify a car. Okay? At 19, that's typical. What I'm finding, the current trends, I see people 18 through 38. About 5 years ago, I would see 14 to about 21. 18 to about 38.
18 to 38. That's what I see. I am 46 years old. How old are all of you? What is your age range? When did you take driver's ed? I got my license around 16. Okay. When did you get your license? Are you in driver's ed? Do you understand the danger we are in right now? Okay. A lot of instructors are mid. They're not taking students out in this. I'm going to get you ready. I'm going to make sure you understand the danger out here. And there's nothing we can do. You can't get mad. You can't road rage. We're not going to blame the truckers. Quit blaming other people. Okay. I have to pay $5.69 a gallon. How much is gas near you? How much is it? I pay $5.69 a gallon. I literally cried. I put $20 in. I got 3.2 gallons. Then I bumped it up to 25. It's real. And my dad and mom always taught me have some extra money on the side. Okay? You got to be prepared. This is a grind. You go through some emotional changes. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going through emotional change right now, just trying to stay composed, just trying to drive under control. I'm not running late. I'm not tired. I'm not triggered by cars moving slower or faster. I'm trying to stay safe. And that's one of the underlying principles I need all of you to know. What is one of your underlying principles? One of my underlying principles is to treat people equal. Whether you're old, young, black, white, Filipino, Chaldean, it doesn't matter. I'm going to treat you fairly until you show me different. Then it changes. I'm going to treat all of you fairly. I value hard work. What do you value? Tell me in the comments right now, what do you value? Hard work does pay off. I'm trying to stay consistent out here. It's still heavy traffic. Fuel range is getting low. Tire pressure is heating up. If I had a flat tire, big trucks have big blind spots. Give them space. What is a blind spot? How do you avoid it? Okay, I'm showing you this traffic right now. It's really easy to lose focus. I'm just keeping great space. And guess what? I don't have to use my brakes as much. And a lot of beginners keep tapping the brakes, tapping the brakes, tapping the brakes. And I've learned to increase my following distance and just be patient. And I live every single day as it's a journey, as you should. Because nothing is promised to us. It can be taken in one swift moment. I'm still keeping good space, taking my time. And I'm trying to model. All I know is how to tell the truth. Do you tell the truth? Even though it might hurt someone's feelings? Even though they're wrong? Every single day I'm teaching young adults. I'm sorry, that's wrong. What? They get mad at me. I'm going to speak truth. Like this car to my right. Why is their blinker on? What are they doing? I'm going to keep moving. The middle lane is the best lane because I'm smooth, I'm safe. I'm taking my time. I'm looking ahead. Who's the most dangerous? Cars, drivers who aren't paying attention. We're basically ignoring this black carpet to blinker on. It's been on forever. I'm aware of it, but I'm looking ahead. I don't have to keep tapping my brake because I have good space. Another thing that needs to be updated is getting the public more involved. Okay, really getting a better psychological profile. When do you want to take driver's ed? Tell me about your journey. Okay, that is so important. I want to get to know all of you. All of you know me. You should know my voice by now. When I'm calm, when I'm stressed, when I'm hyped. I'm calm now because I'm going to go see my brother. I'm at peace because I'm driving consistent. I'm not worried about driving at a slower speed. I know we're moving, and that feels pretty great. I'm staying patient. I'm staying consistent. I'm not worried about time or fuel or distance. I'm focusing on myself. I'm going to get over one lane to the right. My blinkers on. I check my blind spot. That's how you check your blind spot. If you jerk the wheel, you're going to lose points. I'm being patient, taking my time, I'm doing my best. And if your best is and you don't pass your driving test, you don't pass. You need to share with me, why did you fail? What happened? Are you training properly? All I know is how to be honest. And this is why I have my road skills evaluation. This is how I'm going to help people. And I have to get off a mile and a half. So I'm over early. If you wait till the last second in this traffic, you're going to cut off someone and have an accident. You see me increasing my following distance. You see me doing that. And that's what I'm doing. You see me taking my time. Now I'm squeezing my brakes because I want to maintain the space cushion. And I want to stay consistent. I have space ahead of me. I have space behind me. We can only control the space in front. If they break down, I can drive on their shoulder if I have to. I can make a lane change to the left. If I tailgate, I lose my competitive advantage. Also, in driver's education, driving companies need to do more follow-up. What do you like about the instructor? What don't you like? What do you like about the driver's ed course? Don't you like? I'm a little too slow. I got to pick up. Gradually pick up. If I gradually pick up, I can make a gradual slowdown. I think teaching methods need to be changed. We need to have a gamified classroom, interactive. You see me doing Quizzy. You see me doing Kahoot, Wheel of Names. That's just who I am. Every instructor is different. I don't want to be boring. And because I'm an educator, I have a different perspective. Police, teachers, school bus drivers, military make great instructors. I set high standards. And if you're not meeting my standards, I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to be fake and lie. I'm going to speak with truth and honesty. There's a lot of traffic here. I'm squeezing my brake. We're on the I-94 corridor. The ramps are up. I'm losing my space. I'm being really easy on the brakes. And if you're learning how to drive, put yes into the chat. If you're still not ready to, that's okay. It's a journey. Every single day is a journey. We learn how to become better. I learned to be a better instructor through this traffic. I learned how to be a better instructor driving under pressure to go see my brother to teach Brooklyn. Okay? My brother has been in and out of the hospital. We're going to go see him now. My heart is with him. But I need to drive state. I need to stay calm. I need to go know I need to be very sorry. I need to be very intentional. Okay? I need to leave room just in case an event happens. So I'm trying to stay and think about safety because as we get closer to the hospital, I'm going to take you up as much as I can. And I really want you to calm down, be patient. No right turn, no red. What happens if we turn right or red? Automatic failure. Because cars are to the left. I'm turning in this lane, and this is the lane to the right. That facilitates a smoother flow of traffic. Now I'm getting over one lane at a time. I'm looking over my shoulder. Okay? Now we're getting in a school zone. What does that mean? You drive slower. There's a red light. You lift your foot. You gradually slow down. What does this white line mean? This is a stop. S-T-O-P. Stop line. I'm at about 35. Why is that truck flying? Don't know. Don't care. We want to stay consistent. If you want to have a good driving record, you need to be a good driver. Doesn't mean you're slow or old fashioned. We're trying to get longevity. Okay? We have to be prepared. What does this sign mean? No left turn. I'm using my blinker. I'm getting over to the left. Why do beginning drivers drift out? They don't know. You have to teach them. I'm scanning. We're in a hospital area. I'm going to go see my brother. I'm going to turn on my left turn signal. I'm going to yield for the pedestrian. I'm going to wave her by. She gave me eye contact with that Jeep almost hit her. I'm going to make a left turn. Go in. This is the emergency area. You see these people. You see how the lights change. You see the lady walking. Ladies, I should say, okay, I'm looking for a parking spot. Is this even the right area? I'm not sure. You have to be aware in these areas. My blinker. Why am I turning my blinker? Because I want to be deliberate and consistent, intentional. Why am I moving up? I don't want the rear of the car to be hit. We have to pause for a second. We've been through a lot of trauma. Driving near the airport, paying $5.69 a gallon. How much is fuel near you? We talked about the state of driver's ed. Things are outdated. Whatever driver must know, whether it's Ohio, New York, Michigan, Texas, these things get outdated. They need to be updated more frequently. Your instructor. How old is your instructor? Every 2 years, we get recertified. Every state is different. Every 2 years, I get recertified. I did mine early. I have my classwork. Okay, every 2 years. I'm a state certified driving instructor. Okay, I have a state number through the state that I work in. I'm not some random dad just posting videos. I'm here to teach you how to be safe. That's the underlying value of being a safe driver. I'm currently in a parking area by a hospital. What does this mean? When I back up, I have to look over my shoulder to the left, I have to look over to the right. If I rely on my backup camera, I'm going to hit someone. Why don't beginning drivers understand this? All they do is look down at the backup camera. There's someone walking. Boop, 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 boop. There's a person walking to the right. Boop, 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 boop. We want to calm down. I'm going to go see my brother Marcus. And if you've been watching this, you understand. He's in the hospital. He got out. He was in a group home. It wasn't a good fit. He has congestive heart failure. Why am I even sharing this with you? Because when we drive with heavy burdens on our heart, we look at life differently. We look at driving differently. I stayed in the middle lane because it was the safest. I'm not going to be in the lane to the left. People are going to tailgate you, cut you off, tailgate you. I'm not going to be in the lane to the right. Cars are merging out. The middle lane gave me peace. I was panicked after I dropped off my son at the airport. He's young. Dad, can I drive? No. You're going to be driving reckless, cutting cars on and off, and our gas was low. We barely made it to the airport. I had 56 miles fuel range. I barely made it to the gas station. Some of you don't understand because your parents are putting fuel in. How much are you paying a gallon for fuel? Okay, 5.69, not 4.69, not 3.69, 5.69. Okay, I'm gonna pause for a second on that. That's real money. You can't just put $20 in and get some chips and on a Palmer. You're like, bro, you better get a job. And that's the next thing that I say. There are people out here working, but they're not surviving. I'm gonna put. I'm gonna show you what an experienced driver would do. They look left and right. A beginning driver will look in the background camera and not look. You just ran over someone. I'm looking. I'm backing up small, and I'm turning the wheel to the left. The rear goes to the left. The front swings out. Okay. I'm being slow because I don't want to kill someone. Okay. Now I'm going to show you. You know my heart's heavy. We're in this parking area, and I want to stay middle right. This is in all areas of the. This reminds me of New York. This reminds me of Florida. This reminds me of Texas. I see the person walking. What are they doing? I'm covering my brake. Do they work here? Do they have blue shirts on? Can I even go through this area? Just calming myself, taking my time. I'm gonna let them go across. It's real out here. Okay, just being a courteous person. Okay. Hey Jackson, how are you? I don't know what this guy's doing. And will I even fit through here? Okay. This is a tight area. I have pride in my driving, and I see all these people coming by. We're in a hospital zone, man. Okay. I'm looking. There's a lot going on. Do you even understand this? Some of you, I'm going to pause for a second. Okay. It says main area. Okay. How do you drive in a hospital zone? You drive slower, you drive safe. Okay. Do I stop at this? Of course you stop. I wouldn't be here if you didn't. We're going to stop. I'm going to go to the next one. These stop signs are here for a reason. Then I'm going to stop. Then I'm going to proceed through. Okay. I'm going to go through. Why is this warning sign here? Pedestrian crossing. People are emotional. I'm emotional. What does this mean? I'm going to stop. I'm going to go up and stop. Why are these signs flashing? You see them flashing? Okay. This sign is flashing. You see it? Okay, I'm going to move up. I'm being really careful. I don't want to hit someone. My heart is heavy. I got to find a parking spot. I know my brother's safe. I'm going to stop for a second. I'm appreciative that I can walk and I'm alive and thankful. Okay, I need you guys to be thankful. This is a high impact area. People are losing life and they're coming to life. Okay, sorry, I got to clean my window. I'm going to come up and stop. STOP. Okay, I'm confused for a second, so I'm going to wait. If you're confused, don't go. I got my blinker on. Okay, they used a blinker, pedestrian right there. Okay, I've got to go in right here. Okay, I'm turning hand over hand. I don't want to hit the pole. pause a second. Gotta move up, I guess. I'm waiting. Is this thing gonna open? Okay. Come on. Okay, now I gotta try to find a parking spot. But if I park in handicap, no. I'm still able-bodied. I still can walk. Where should you park? You want to park near your entrance. You want to park where you remember. I'm trying to be emotionally ready for what state my brother's going to be in. And I think there needs to be updates in driver's education about the emotional side. If you're really, really upset, you should not be driving. But in some cases, you do have to drive. Okay. What does this area mean? I'm going near to see my brother. I'm going to take you in as close as I can. I'm looking for a parking spot. I'm just going slow, scanning. Okay, I see parking is a dangerous event because we have pedestrians. Okay, I'm going to try to get in right here. No cap. Oh, I think I can make it, and I walk it like I talk it. Hold on. I'm going to reverse out a little bit. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. That was a tight turn. I'm going back slow. I'm looking because I want to come in straight. And I'm going to get over a little bit. And I'm turning. That's pride. Do you have the pride enough to park? I got to pause for a second. What state is my brother going to be in? I need to think. Life is real out here. I don't know what emotional state you guys are in. You're in your late teens, mid 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70, 80, 90, 100. But you got to appreciate people around you. I appreciate all of you who leave comments. I appreciate all of you who are taking the time to watch this. I learn something every day and I try to model it for you. For example, I need to put everything up that is in this car because if you leave valuables out, they're going to get you. You know, why do I have coffee? Why do I have something to keep me, from getting real hungry? Why it's important that you have good mental health. All these things are important. Will my brother recognize me? Will he understand that this hospital is the best place for him? But the hospital, excuse me, is not a hotel. I'm just trying to breathe again and pause. I'm going to take you on through the parking lot up to the hospital doors. I don't think they'll let me record much further, but I'm trying to show you this journey is real. I'm in a hospital parking lot, St. John's. Okay, I'm on the end. You saw me pull in straight. I have room in case I need to open my door. I'm just going to pause a second. I'm getting ready for this event. Everyone handles things differently. I'm getting ready, and I took the microphone off. I'm getting ready for this event. I'm getting ready because he's behind a secure place. What does this mean? So he can't leave. He might recognize me, he might not. Why am I putting up things in a safe area? Okay. Why am I doing this? Why am I keeping it real with you? Let me put this case on. Okay. See me putting the case on. Because if I drop my phone, I'll cry. Right? Whatever. I have the key in my pocket, have everything, identification.
I'm going to show you. I have 145 miles fuel range. You see it right there. Gas is $5.69 a gallon. How much is gas near you? Right? You got everything secure. Why am I securing everything? That's important. Okay, so push to start. My foot's on the brake. I just shut it off. Rear seat reminder. Look in the rear seat. Why does it say that? Okay, it says it because people leave what? Kids in the back seat. I'm stepping out. I don't want to hit someone's door. You can check my parking job. I walk it like I talk it. Okay, I'm in the line, boy. All right, you see me. I'm gonna lock the door. Got the key in my pocket. ID. You see me walking around? I walk it like I talk it. Look twice, save a life. I'm in. That's me. Okay. I gotta go in through that door. I was here last week. Why am I walking middle right? Why am I appreciative to walk? Because God is good, man. Right? We out here walking, real life. Okay. You see the vehicle back there? Okay. Stay middle right. Want to see cars left and right. Sometimes you feel good walking, sometimes it's painful. I think we all take our health for granted, me included. Why is this handicapped? Why is this up here? This is special parking for people who have a handicap condition. If you park here, you'll get a ticket. Okay? Why would I do that? That's selfish. There are people that do that. Okay? I'm really appreciative every day. Okay? You see the car? I got a temporary one. Just walk in here. Just trying to keep it real. Making sure I got everything. I'm looking left and right because people will run you over. Okay? That's a car coming. Do they even see us? We're just walking up. I'm just trying to go through. So, guys, I'm going to end it here. I want to say I love you and appreciate you. Okay? What are you going to do today to help someone? What are you going to do today to make someone's life better? I'm getting ready to enter through a hospital to see my brother. And I want to keep it real with all of you. So I want to say thank you. I will talk to you guys soon.